That performance and that result.
Congratulations, Wolves. They defend really well. We struggled to make our build-up, our first process, our movements. And yeah, we had our chances. We struggled to control the transitions because they are really good. And yeah, they defend really well, and that's all.
The 2 goals that they scored come from the counter-attack very fast, aren't they?
Yeah, we know it. So, but we were there. We were settled well. The question is that when the opening is faster and quicker and they are good, we have to accept it.
Now, you've obviously had suspensions and injuries. What's in your mind at the moment about the state of your squad and what you can do?
No, what it is. So Bernardo is soon to come back, John is soon to come back, and yeah, and we'll see how many players we have in Germany to play Champions League.
Yeah, and obviously a result against Newcastle and this game. What do you think the determination is going forward? I mean, what do you want to do now with this squad to turn those results around?
There's different competitions. There's nothing other. The game in Newcastle was miles away, much better than today, and now we go to prepare the next one.
I mean, beating the best team in the world, or possibly the best team ever, is obviously a massive result for us, especially off the back of a tough start to the season. So, yeah, it's a big result. It's hard to know, because they all feel big at the time. When you win your first game as Wolves manager, feels big. When we beat Liverpool last season, felt big. So, but beating Manchester City with where they are and unbeaten so far, European champions, and especially off where we were and what people were sort of saying about us from outside. So to answer it like that was impressive.
So, Maka, Manchester City are human after all. 6 wins out of 6. No Rodri today through suspension.
Yeah.
Is that a coincidence that they've lost without him?
Probably not. He's the person, their metronome in the middle, isn't he, that dictates how they play, and he's very quick with his play. And it's more frustrating that, he got sent off for such a ridiculous incident as well. So I think that plays a huge part. All credit to Wolves. They caught Manchester City on an off day. They caught Erling Haaland on an off day, and they got the job done. I'm pleased for Gary O'Neill. They haven't had their run of luck, have they, Wolves, in the course of early on in this Premier League season. So, I mean, I know Gary very well, and I know Tim Jenkins is number 2. So, personally, I'm really happy for the pair of them. They've got a really impressive result today. Yeah,
and they got a little bit of luck with the first goal with Diaz, but magnificent play from Neto, who's really finding his feet again.
Fantastic, and just to echo what Maka said there about Gary O'Neill. Fantastic coach, great young coach, and you see the signs. The game against United, the chances that he created, and it worried me a little bit in terms of how many goals he'll score. But he does so well here. You get a little bit of fortune there with the deflection and that, but they definitely deserved it.
He was excellent, wasn't he? Neto, always a thorn in the side of Manchester City. Yes, of course they get a bit of fortune, but you need a bit of fortune to beat the champions, European champions. You need a bit of fortune, and you need things to go your way, and you need your opposition to have an off day, and that's what happened today. But all credit to them, they got a really good result. I thought he was treated awfully by Bournemouth, Gary O'Neill. So for him to get a good result like that, speaks volumes for him. Good young English coach, and I hope he does really well at Wolves.
And when we look at Juan's winner, on Maka's point about Rodri, obviously he wasn't in that position. They didn't clear it.
Yeah, not only that as well, with and without the ball. It's such an important position these days in the game, and it's that thing about just getting the ball in the box and things happen. It hits bodies and that, and you create chances, and it's a scrappy goal, but it's just so effective when no messing about. Get the ball wide, get in the box, in those sort of areas when things are going to happen, and they deserve the win. But like I said before, all the signs were there. He's such a good coach, and he deserved this win today.
You think even here, you see, and fair play to Pep. He must have been frustrated sitting in the crowd, but Manchester City have got bodies back. It wasn't as if they got caught on the counter-attack and it was 3 against 1. They had 6 men back there, but, a cross into the box. And as Jermaine said, sometimes you're just putting it in the danger area and things happen. And you get the bodies turning, the defenders couldn't cope with it, couldn't clear the lines. And again, they go and get the winner. And it was thoroughly deserved in the end. A good performance from them.
Yeah, Juan's 4th of the season. That is 1 more than all of last season's campaign. Next stop, the Vitality Stadium on the South Coast.
They've lost the last 2 in all competitions. The last time they did that was in January. Are they having a bit of a wobble?
I wouldn't call it a wobble just yet, but I can hint a little bit of frustration there from Pep, and he was super angry. And I think he'll be trying to stay on the touchline from now on. And on Wednesday, they're going to Leipzig in the Champions League. That's not an easy game. I don't think it's going to be 3 on the road, but once you've lost a game, there is a little bit of insecurity. So exciting.
We have our moments. I'm not counting the last 10, 15 because it was more difficult. We didn't do properly our process to attack a little bit more fluidity, and that's why we struggled a little bit. And just the transitions, Neto was better than us, so they beat us in that situation because we were not disorganized. We were in a position that we could defend well, but yeah, difficult game to play, like we knew it, and they defend really well, and congratulations.
You mentioned the issue with the process there. What was stopping you from being able to play to their level?
When they defend that well, Kovacic or Ruben has to attack central defenders of the opponents, and we didn't do it. That's why it was more difficult.
Played Newcastle, obviously bad reaction from the home fans, which you would have been expecting, I suppose, but you replaced him at half-time. Why did you do that?
I need more dynamic, and I saw him I went a little bit more in smaller spaces. Like Oscar is really good to find in smaller spaces the creativity that he has to find some moments. That was the reason why, not because he was playing not good and at all. It's just because I thought Oscar could give us something different.
Yeah.
Obviously, the atmosphere was incredible today, but part of that was down to Union, but also the referee seemed to help the atmosphere today. What you thought of his performance?
About the referee?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm going to give you opinion about the referee? Not at all. Never done it. I can be emotional in a touchline, but after when I reflect here, normally I'm so respectful about the job and whatever. So today we didn't lose about the referee, like we don't win about the referees. So we won for Premier League, we won for us, not for the referees. And today we didn't win, not for the referee, for ourselves. But this is what is going on in the last time. So Rodri is 3 suspensions, but before the action, there is 2 faults for the player at Nottingham Forest. They didn't whistle, so this situation, it's happened. But it's happened, we have to accept it, and all the time in the previous seasons, always we overcome the problems. Never give you the red carpet when you're a champion, never ever. We have to overcome the problems that we have, and always we have done it, we do it, and we will do it. So it's not about that. The view is perfect. The view is perfect. Yeah, but at the end, also I think it's the problem is when you are banned, you have to be in the hotel, but they allow you to be here. So thank you so much for the Premier League for this rule. I can come here in Champions League, cannot happen. So I spoke in the hotel, I spoke before the game, I spoke in the halftime and after the game. So during the game, you can be involved in something, but not. Not, I would say, much. At the end, the players, they know exactly what they have to do. So what today we should do, we have done it, I don't know how many times since we are here. I don't know how many teams have played with 5-4-1 or 5-3-2. How many teams? A lot. This many is a lot. And they know exactly what they have to do today, because sometimes happen, they defend incredible well, really good, and we didn't apply it. We didn't apply it. This first process that helped us to do other one a little bit better, and after, always is more difficult.
Okay.
How disappointed are you in terms of the competition with Arsenal, and what do you think about the game next week?
Well, I'm pretty sure today we didn't win the Premier League and we didn't lose the Premier League. It's our 7. It's nice, 6 in a row. We could do something like never done this club before in the beginning, 7 in a row. We have our game. The team, the opponent played really, really good. So defend really well, and after when they contact with the player from, with Juan or Cunha or Neto, they have the ability to keep it and drive and dribble and drop you, and they are so strong. It's a fantastic. I told them, so I told to the team, so they come from being out from the Carabao Cup for the lower division, and that's happened when you face this same situation. It's so much more difficult, and I told them so. When they are able to win, and after maybe they are more relaxed. And you are more focused, and today some details didn't happen because it's football, because the players happen. Maybe I apply bad some decisions, so I don't know.
A little frustrating game for Erling, only 1 shot today and 10 passes all.
It's not easy when you have 3 players there, a lot of players there. You know, it's not easy for him, but it's happened when they happen in front of him. It's
Derek Ray, I'm joined for commentary by former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon, and without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Luton Town taking on Chelsea.
Hi Derek, thank you. Well, both managers will be reminding their players how important...
Well, it could be on for him here. Is it going to be? Keeper getting the touch. And it's gone behind for the corner. Over it comes. Did his job defensively. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Pearson. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Well, pick your adjective where Hakim Ziyech is concerned. Explosive, I think, might be an approach. Can they take the lead here? And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. Throw-ins given. This looks promising.
Well, it's the care and attention, all that works.
And a blunder by the keeper. Werner. Promising attack, but his timing was off. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Nicely cut out. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Ziyech. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, as we look at this again, the keeper's every right to ask where his back line was, but 2v1 in the end. He's thinking now, is he going to pass or go round me? He's got no chance.
Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Ball's gone.